Good evening, Jacques and Katie. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. Just giving you orientation, there is the clean out access point, a couple of others throughout the basement, but this was the easiest to access. Your PVC straight on through to the end, start to finish. PVC pipe, that's a clean out right there, or not a clean out, that's just an access point. It may be, might have been that clean out that was in the floor, or just another entry point for another plumbing line. As PVC goes, this is not terrible. It's actually fairly decent. Like we talked about earlier today, PVC doesn't generally catch stuff. It's smooth walled pipe. It'll get a little gross around the edges from time to time, but it's not gonna tend to grab stuff and create a backup like potentially cast iron would, or clay with a decent amount of root intrusion would definitely grab paper products and other things to create a possibility of a backup. So, I mean, all in all, this is relatively speaking, a clean pipe. PVC, generally, the lines that we use around here are 10-foot lengths. The connection point is always primer. Well, not always. I mean, you could have a rubber gasketed connection, but that's rare where we are. It's primer and then glue. The primer is purple, so at some of those connection points you'll see kind of a purple outline. That's just the primer. I mean, all in all, again, a clean line. We get into, like we discussed earlier today, a little bit of grossness. That's just a connection point between two pipes. Coming up here just in a bit. Little twists and turns, nothing too challenging. Sometimes I'll run water through the pipe just to help my camera head move through. I didn't have the need to do it, even pushing out 175 feet, which is where we got to it at the end. It was a nice flow all the way through. The property sits up high. Yeah, so here's the paper that's causing this little bit of backup right here. Yeah, and then just other grossness for the next couple of minutes. But just going back to what I was saying, because the property sits up high, the run down to the city connection was a really good kind of pitched run, so everything should really flow freely. You shouldn't have any issues with any kind of hang-ups or anything like that all throughout the line. The other thing that we discussed was the length of cable on my machine. It's this one that I'm using today, 175-foot cable. I have another one that's got a shorter length to it. I'm glad I brought this one today. But we are coming to the end right here. Here's the drop down, and that's the city connection down below. I don't want to drop down in there. That's one, because I can't, because I'm out of cable basically. But two, sometimes it's easy to catch either the camera head, or there's a flexible metal shaft on the end of the cable. I'd hate to get it caught in there. So at this point, I'm grabbing some disinfectant wipes. I clean off my cable as I pull it back. Nice that I can clean out the whole length of cable. You're more than welcome to watch the return trip. Please reach out to me with any questions.